So, you know, Diana and I being identical twins, when we were younger, people would always try and find little tricks to be able to tell us apart. And so one of them was I actually have two little scars on my cheeks. Do you remember?
Kind of gone away.
They've faded over time, but when I was younger, they were pretty evident. One was from getting hit by a porch swing, and the other was from falling down the stairs. And so I had these two little scars, and people would be like, oh, okay, Dawn has the scars. And I despised that. Like, I did not. I'm like, don't take a flaw of mine, even though it was, no one else would have thought anything of it, right?
No, it was cute.
But I was like, don't draw attention to this flaw as a way to tell us apart. And really, like, growing up, we dressed quite a bit the same. I mean, we shared a lot of our clothes and stuff, but if anything, you were probably a little bit more like tomboy or casual, sporty spice. And I was actually more like the girly girl one. I would wear the floral and curl my hair more and French braid it, and you were just kind of like meh. But it's kind of funny because now it's kind of switched a little bit where I don't, you obviously know, like, I don't put as much effort into my clothing, and Diana is more fixy. But at the end of the day, we have both realized that having a highly simplified wardrobe where everything fits and you feel good in it is one of the best gifts that we can give ourselves. So, I don't know, it was probably a couple months ago, I got to interview Courtney Carver, and she's the creator of Project 333, where you wear 33 items of clothing and accessories for 3 months, and it's an experiment. You just try it out. So I actually got to take our private, like, mentorship group through it, and I'll tell you this, if you are like, I can't do that doesn't make sense, that's too far, there was, you know, gals who are like, I play too many roles, I have, like, literal uniforms for work, and then I have this and that, and I was like, would you just try it? Would you humor me? And so they did. It has been so fun to hear the testimonies coming out of that, and my favorite one is a friend who said, I feel like I spend just the right amount of time on my clothing now. And so we want to share, there's a few tips I've learned to even take my small wardrobe and make it function even better. And then Diana, because she is expecting, we're going to talk a little bit about maternity clothes and storing clothes that is different sizes and off seasons and that kind of stuff as well. So Diana, do you want to give us a quick little tour of your closet here?
Welcome to my IKEA, I think it's PAX, closet system.
Yeah.
Okay. This is for my...
It's fancy.
I know, this is for my jewelry.
Wow.
Hasn't made it there yet.
Yeah, okay.
But this is perfect. This is my whole wardrobe. Okay, so it's nice because this is a container, right, Dawn?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a container for my clothes, and they all fit in the drawers. That's everything.
And what's kind of how do you, because you do like fashion or style a little bit more, how do you qualify the things that make it onto a hanger in here now?
Well, and that's what I've learned is it has to feel good and look good, like look flattering, on trend a little bit, but that's kind of subjective. And I've realized that if I feel good and look good in it, that's what I'm projecting.
Yeah.
And I don't need to have 10 different things that look good because no one else cares. They just don't think about you that much. What I finally, thank you, after how many years learned. And so I just have the select few things that have made it that I feel comfortable in. They fit this season. You know, there's nothing in there that makes me feel bad because I don't fit into it. And it's just those things then that I wear very consistently.
That's really good. And so, I mean, many of you know I've highly simplified my wardrobe, but what I did when I was doing this with our group was I actually took all of my clothes that were my 33 items. I didn't. I had like 27 items. But I moved it into our wardrobe in our extra bedroom, and I hung up even like my casual, like around the home, like my sweatshirts, I hung up so that I could see them. My jeans were up on top, and then in the bottom were two bins that I put like pajamas and workout and more casual stuff. And I didn't realize how much I would appreciate that I walk up to that now and I see all of my options. And even though it's not a ton, it's really nice being able to see exactly what's an option for me to wear today. And again, knowing every single thing fits and I feel good in it. But what else is kind of cool is that it's like each of these things became placeholders now. So like my jeans, if it's like, well, I have this pair of jeans, but I don't love them. Like they don't fit super great. I have to put a hair tie on the button or whatever. Now it's like a placeholder. So I'm like, okay, I can swap out one pair of jeans, or maybe I have 1 or 2 tops on my hangers. I'm like, I put them there because I needed something, but I don't love them. Okay, well, I could shop for very specifically for 1 or 2 tops. I'm not looking for a whole new spring or summer wardrobe. Like, I'm just very intentionally filling in these few pieces. So that's what I've really appreciated about being able to see it all together and have it in one spot. Here's a couple unexpected benefits of that. I take so much better care of my clothes when I have fewer. I also don't pile them. I would pile them on top of the dresser in our bathroom where I used to keep stuff. And now I don't know, I kind of enjoy keeping everything like hung up and neat and being able to see everything.
Well, and because everything fits. Isn't that a big part of it?
It's
like if your
huge.
drawers are full, then to throw your yoga pants at the end of the day on a dresser or something feels okay because it's too much work to get it to fit in there.
Yep.
But when you know there's plenty of room, like it feels good actually. And it's like, oh, that's simple. Just toss it in there and close it up.
So again, the premise then with Project 333 is you pick out your 33 items, and we'll link to that video and like kind of more the details of it, but then you just pack everything else away. You don't have to make a single decision about it right now, and you just test this out, see how it works, and see if you want to pull anything out. And so that's a very common question then that comes up if our size changes, if we're in childbearing years, if we're still having kids, not sure. So Diana, why don't we talk a little bit about how, now you're on growing baby number 3, how do you look at maternity clothes and storing them differently than in the past?
Oh man, I look at it like I need 2 blouses, 2 pants, like very minimal, because the thing that I've learned too is to invest in clothing that will last and that I like. But maternity is such a short season, and even again, this is baby number 3. What I wore during the first pregnancy doesn't fit. Does that happen to anybody else?
Yeah.
And so that's where I don't want to invest like, oh, we'd like to have more children, because the seasons change. Because even now I'm having a baby in a different season. So a lot of my stuff was winter from before, which is completely inappropriate for an August baby. So that I feel like I just get it down to the bare minimum. And again, I just tell myself, nobody's thinking that much about you.
I agree. I consistently found that either my size had changed, the styles had changed, or the seasons didn't line up. And so it was amazing to me how little I actually wore from pregnancy to pregnancy.
Well, and my first pregnancy too, everybody's so excited for you, and you get like bags of clothes. Like that happened. And then they have like little dots so you know whose it is and all that. I think that's happening less and less now because things are so available. None of it fit. None of it. It was either too big, too small, wrong season. And so that's where I've just learned to invest. I don't even invest. I go to a Target and get those few little core pieces and I wear them out.
I actually had really great luck with Walmart too. You order it online, but then you can return it to the store. So I would buy a couple different sizes if there was something I like, because you don't know if it's going to fit or not. And then I just return it to the store, and that worked out great. And again, I did not invest in those pieces. I looked at it like, this is just for this baby, so I'm just going to spend as little amount as possible, and then it is what it is. Whenever Diana says, like, I've got some pants, I'm curious what you think about them.
Well, okay, because see here, in my normal life now, I don't really shop on clearance, because usually that means everybody else passed it by. Right?
And so it's not going to fit well.
For my everyday 333 wardrobe, I would want, something that I like and good quality. But for maternity, again, I'm just trying to get by here until August. And so these things were on clearance at Target. And so, which usually again means it's like a past season. But I thought these pants, if I wore them with a brightly colored shirt, these are stylish, Dawn.
They are stylish.
Okay, this like
it's
plaid
not me,
thing.
but it's totally you.
Yeah.
They're cute.
And because I do have to dress up every now and again. And so I thought as we get into spring or summer with a light colored top, like would that still be okay? So. Even though maybe they're a touch wintry. But I think I would wear them, and I think I would wear them a lot actually if I had a cute top to go with them.
Okay.
And the top can grow, with the baby.
And they got the comfy top, so like this is what we're talking about, right?
Does anybody else just like a waistband? This is my thing with maternity. Like I just am not excited about this, but it is what it is. And I try not to complain, because when I talk to people who are from the previous generation, they're like, do you know what I had to wear when I was pregnant?
Yeah, no, I don't even.
There were not cute plaid pants, okay? Like I would have loved, like one gal, she was like, I had these like moo-moos.
That's what Mom would say,
yeah. Like it was not pretty.
There was no shape, there was nothing.
So I'm trying, so I'm not complaining. This, I just thought, I don't know, is this blue color still like a thing?
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, and just, I don't think, it's not going to fit forever. But this stage, it'll fit. Yeah. And then, with those plants.
Okay.
No? Why not?
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Good. Got
Did
it.
I tell you how much I don't care? Okay. If this goes over me right now, like that is what we're gonna get. So I think it's okay.
I think you can pull it off.
That.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is actually cute. This is just a little spring dress. You know, we have Easter. All of our birthdays are in April.
Oh, fun. Yeah, that's pretty.
Isn't that nice? And I like that it's just kind of modest. A little bit of sleeves. Cute ruffly bottom.
Yeah, and the color, because Princeton's parents will be in town and stuff. They like color, right?
And it needs to be kind of modest.
Yeah.
And so I thought I would actually get a ton of use out of this.
Yeah.
So this wasn't on clearance. I actually paid full price for that.
Okay.
At Target. So I'm, you know, again, like, but I think I would wear this all spring and even into the summer.
Yeah, you can wear that like every weekend.
Again, birthdays. You might see it on our gender reveal. So, okay.
I like it.
So that we like.
Okay. I mean,
this is get by.
I wouldn't wear them. Doesn't mean you won't look cute in them.
You wouldn't wear this?
I would wear that. I wouldn't wear these. Probably.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's fine.
Again,
it's fine.
Just like I gotta wear clothes. Okay, like that's a rule. Like that's kind of a thing.
But if you do have other sizes of clothing that it's because your weight might fluctuate. Like hello, we all that happens to all of us. Again, similar principle. Keep your favorites. Set one container as a limit to how much you're gonna store. Put in your favorites, the most high quality pieces, and then let the rest go, because it just becomes too much inventory to manage. We forget that it's there. And like Dana from A Slob Comes Clean says this all the time. She's like, if I lose a bunch of weight, I'm gonna go buy new clothes, right? Like I'm gonna be feeling good. I'm gonna go buy clothes that are the current season and style, and you know, you don't have to buy a ton, but like I'm gonna do that for myself, right?
Well, and I saw one of the people in your mentorship group, because it is hard to buy clothes if you're not at the weight you think you want to be at. But she said, finally, I just went and bought a couple things that fit, that I feel good in, and I am so grateful. But again, if you've pared this down, we're not talking about buying 10 things, right? We're a couple of tops that just feel good. And so that's something that's a gift that you can give to yourself then.
Yes, I love that. She said, I was afraid I would make myself too comfy at that weight, right? But what Courtney said was so good. She said that our clothes are meant to fit our bodies, not the other way around, right? And I just love that. And Courtney was so fun to visit with about this, because she's so real and just like, no, not girlfriend. Like, let that stuff go right here today. Whatever I see in my closet fits and I feel good in, and that truly is one of the best gifts that we can give ourselves. All right, well, I'll link to all those videos down below. Diana, thank you so much for sharing your closet with us today.
Come on in.
But we love you. We hope that you have a really good day, and we'll see you again soon.